Okay, I mentioned in there that eagles, they soar. They kind of soar high and they get to see things that other people don't see. But sometimes eagles have to soar alone. Sometimes eagles have to, go the extra mile or do things that other people are not doing. So I want everyone this year to think of themselves as an eagle. Think of yourself as someone who's going to crush all your goals. You're going to be dedicated, consistent, persistent, and really run for it like your life depends on it. So today we are going to talk a little bit about, first of all, let's start with Spirit Week, okay? Hi, everybody who's jumping in. Thank you so much. Again, if somebody could share this in you guys' messenger chat, that would be great. That way we can get everybody in here. I didn't have time to check in. I was trying to get Facebook together, but it was acting kind of wacky. So if you guys can share the messenger chat, that would be great. So, all right, we're going to start with Spirit Week, okay? So today's Spirit Week is going to be really important because I did this with my team before, but we did it like a week-long alter ego kind of thing. And basically, I had them to write down their fears and write down their insecurities or whatever it is that they had felt like they needed to push through. So we did that together this week on the team. But also with alter ego, I want you all to start tapping into that boss that's inside of you, that person that's inside of you that's fearless, that person that's inside of you that doesn't care what people think. They don't care what people say. They are just focused on crushing their goals and doing everything they can in excellence. I want everyone to tap deep into that person today. And that's who I want you to show up as today for your Spirit Week. So as you guys are going live and you all are working your business, I want you to think about somebody you admire, somebody who maybe they could be a celebrity, maybe they could be, a rock star or, just anything that you find inspiring. I want you to emulate that person today. I want you to kind of exude their confidence and exude their enthusiasm, their charisma, their personality. I want you to tap into that because honestly, I feel like if each of us goes through our days and we are just kind of like selling on live the same kind of way that we always do, we will never really get to see that fearless boss that's inside of us. And sometimes we have to dig deep low into the core and the pit of who we are to really be able to pull out that person that's dying to come out. I know for myself, it wasn't necessarily an alter ego, but I know when I first started in my business, I was not operating as who you see Mel Bel to be now. I was not her. I was just very much, working a 9 to 5, taking care of my kids, my husband, just very much, and remember we talked about coasting when people do this kind of thing. That was what my life was. I was very much in the 80%. I was just coasting. I had a good job. I still have the same job. I'm a GS-13 in the government, for those of you who know government. So I'm like at supervisory level. I'm making good money. I can do whatever I want to do with my finances. I'm doing pretty good for myself, So it kind of got me in a this kind of coasty. I just go to work. I come home. I do this, I do that. And this is what my life was. And even though it was very comfortable, it was nothing in there that said that this is a rock star lifestyle. This is me living out my dreams. This is me following what I feel God has put inside of me. It was literally just, I had a job. I was good at that job. I knew that I had to provide for my family. When I was younger, my family would say, if you have a good government job, you need to keep that job. You need to stay in that job. And I'm by no means telling anybody to leave their job in any way, form, or fashion. I'm just saying for me, in my mind, it was always embedded by my family to just, you get a job, you stick with the job, you stay with the job. And I think that comes from kind of an old school way of thinking of, it's less about your passions and less about what God is calling you to do and more about you staying with the job because you know that this is something that's going to provide for your family. And again, I think that you working a job every single day is commendable. But what I want to encourage everyone to do is, even if you stay at your job for 30, 40 years, I want you to still try in the midst of that journey to explore other things that God is trying to do in your life and that can come from your business by you just stepping up and being fearless and tapping into that person that you know is inside of you. What have you always wanted to do? What is something that you feel like, and again, guys, I can't see the comments. Facebook is acting really wacky for me today. So if you're writing anything, I can't see it. So just know I'm going to go back and watch after on the replay what you're saying. But in the meantime, put down below, what would you do? What would you do if fear was not a factor in your life? What would you do if money was not a factor? Go ahead and share below. What would you do if you woke up tomorrow or you blinked your eye, you took a nap, you woke up and your life was the way it is? What would your life look like? What would you be able to accomplish? I want you today to tap into that person that can make that happen. Let's say if you say, I always wish I could have been an artist, or I always wish I could, all of the things that you always wanted for your life for your good in some kind of way. So everything that you always have desired and you say, oh, well, I probably can't do that because of this, or I probably can't do that because of that. Figure out a way that you can still incorporate that into paparazzi, incorporate that into your journey, incorporate that into the things that you're doing on your day-to-day life. Because as I mentioned to you guys before, you want to keep this thing fun. As we are on this ride and this journey of a lifetime, this next paparazzi year to come, like as we're on this journey now together, make sure you're having fun on the journey. And that's why I know some of you guys are probably like, oh, Mel is silly. She's on here pop locking and doing all this stuff. But I'm trying to bring the fun back to your business. I'm trying to get you to let your hair down and to just understand that if you are only solely just running so hard for your goals, you're just running for this rank, that thing, this life of the party, this, you're going to miss the journey. You're going to miss being able to just slow down a little, just a little bit to watch the sunrise and set, watching the flowers bloom, watching the children play over in the courtyard, watching, whatever it is, you're just going to miss it because you're so focused on just trying to hit those goals. I want to encourage you to, if you love to sing, let's say singing is your thing, but I don't get to sing very often because I'm just so focused on my business. I have this, that. Why don't you sing sometimes on your live? Maybe if you just take some time, instead of you going, in your normal lives, you go, just pick a day that you don't normally go live and just maybe have a karaoke flash sale and let people, chime in and put songs that it's just fun. Because guess what? People may think you're being silly. People may think you're being crazy, but some people are going to tune in because they're going to want to see what song you're going to sing next. They want to see like what fun thing you may do. Let's say you are somebody who you just love, when you were younger, you just love dressing up. You love playing in the jewelry boxes. You love putting on big hats and big furs and dress up like that on your live. Show up like that. Could you imagine if you had a Friday fun day where every Friday you just do something that's out of the box? You just dress up in some kind of character. You dress up in, all the extra accessories and the bling and just, it looks just over the top, just like crazy. Do you know how many people would probably share that video? You know how many people would get a kick out of that? You know how many people that would make them smile? Think about ways that you can tap into what you enjoy, what you love, what you're passionate about, and incorporate it into your business. So today, that's what I want you to do for today's challenge. I want you to go live in your alter ego. And I also want you to figure out a way that you can tap into that person inside of you and bring them out. Tap into that and incorporate it into your business. I want you to give me 3 practical things that you're going to do to incorporate more of who you are, what you love, what you're passionate about into your business. Because if you go through this year and it gets really boring and it'll cause your energy to start to sink. But if you can keep this thing fun, you can keep your energy up, you can start incorporating those things that you love, you're going to be happier in the end with your business. You're going to be happier that you stuck with paparazzi. You're going to be happier to just see those new customers that's coming in that are able to watch your show. So if today you love to cook and you just say, I don't have time to cook because I'm doing my business, I'm doing da-da-da-da-da, I want you today to add in an extra day that you don't normally go live and just say cooking with Kathy, and just do a recipe of the day. And maybe you can say this recipe calls for salt. This salt looks like this Z collection necklace. Look how it sparkles. I don't know. However you want to do it, but you can always tie what you love into your business. So cooking with Kathy may be somebody's favorite new Facebook show, and they may just love to come and share your video because they love to cook, and they may come for the part of you can set your camera up in the kitchen and you can maybe bake cookies that day. You can maybe show them a new recipe of chili you're going to try for your family that evening. And as you're doing these things and you're moving around, you can say, hey, well, we're waiting for this to bake. Let me show you guys a couple of pieces that, let's say you're making cookies that are brown. Let me show you a couple of brown pieces that, kind of came to my mind as we were thinking about chocolate chip cookies today. Incorporate it into your business. That's also like a form of attraction marketing because you are putting out there what you love, and then you're going to draw people who are interested in that thing, but then as a byproduct, they might be interested in your jewelry as well. So if you say, hey guys, I'm cooking today and I'm going live tomorrow selling some really cute pieces. So if you're interested, stop by. I'd love to share them with you. Whatever it is, but incorporate that into your business. Incorporate that into what you're doing on a day-to-day. And I promise you, you guys are going to start seeing big results coming from you in infusing in the things that you love with a business that you love already as well. Today, I don't want to give you guys any more new challenges because I want you guys to kind of backtrack on the challenges that you might not have been able to give your all to. So today we're going to focus on signing that business partner this week. So if you have not signed a business partner yet today, go talk to some more people about this business. Go tell them about that summer party pack promotion and make sure that you are showing up for your business. So people see that you are open, you are selling your jewelry, you are sharing this opportunity, and you are excited about your business. Okay, so that was one thing we were working on, is signing our business partner and talking to over 15 people this week about the business. Another thing that we want to do is continue to connect with our partners for Spirit Week. Talk to your partner today. Talk about your goals, what it is that you want to do. And as you're collaborating and connecting with your partner, I want you guys to figure out what it is that you can do to boss up this weekend. So we have this weekend coming, and I want you guys to think, hey, we should try to do X, or we should try to do Y, or we should try to make this great. What can you do this weekend? So start strategizing and planning what you can do for this coming weekend. It's a holiday weekend. It's 4th of July weekend. People are going to be out and about. People are going to be, wanting to hang out and, connect with family and friends. Should you start getting your bling bag together for this picnic that you're going to? Should you start organizing your jewelry for a red, white, and blue sale that you're going to do? Whatever it is that you're going to do, start thinking about how you want to make this holiday weekend great. Because again, it's up to you to work every single day in excellence. So don't let a big holiday like 4th of July pass you by and you're not working your business. Even if you figure out some kind of red, white, and blue outfit that you're going to put together as you're sharing the business opportunity, or as you're telling your why, sharing your why, or maybe you can tie in Independence Day to the fact that paparazzi brings you independence. It brings you a sense of love, a sense of joy, something for your family. So again, think outside the box. Think of ways that you can really utilize every single piece of this paparazzi journey to your advantage. So that is what we're going to focus on today. Any tasks that we had going on this week that you feel like you want to touch back on, even when I said for you to connect with a mentor, connect with somebody who you feel can help you get to your goals. If you haven't done that yet, go find somebody in paparazzi, somebody on your team that's really good at what you're trying to go for. So let's say you're trying to go for life of the party silver. I don't know. You want to go for silver, but your stretch goal is gold. Find somebody who's life of the party gold, somebody who's platinum, and just ask them, what can I do to sell better? What advice would you give me on staying on track of my goals? So again, your goal today is to go back to each day's challenges this week and make sure that you finish this week strong. All right. So that's going to be it for me today. I want to kind of keep today kind of plain and simple. And I want you all to just really think about your alter ego. Think about that person inside of you that you want to be. And I want that person to be the energy that you reflect in your business in this coming year. Remember your dash. We have a start date and an end date when we're going to leave this earth. And I want you guys to make sure that your dash is something that you are proud of, something that you are excited about, that each day you live out your life with enthusiasm, knowing that you are getting closer and closer to your goals, and that God is really proud of you for all of your efforts that you're putting into your business and even being a blessing to others. Okay, so that's it for me. Let me just make sure that I didn't miss anything. We also, I'll just share with you guys my notes. I'll do this with you guys, but we're going to talk about, we talked about today, fearlessness. We want to approach our business without any fear. So again, as you're tapping into your alter ego, you want to show up in big ways. And anything that you feel like may be holding you back, today is your day to jump outside of there, to take those leaps of faith, and to make sure that you don't leave anything on the table. All right. The next thing is show up as her. Again, show up as that person that you want to be, that big time boss. And again, I want you all to look into people that you feel like that you admire. Let's say I really admire Julia Roberts. I don't know. I really admire Julia Roberts. She's awesome. She's an actress. She does this. She does that. I want you to research her today, because I'm pretty sure in her biography, or if you know enough, learn enough about her, it's something about her on her journey that is probably some kind of failure, some kind of thing that happened that was not so happy or so great. Everybody has those moments on their journey where they want to quit, where they want to give up, where they want to walk away. But winners, we stick it through. Champions, we stick it through. If you want to be a big time in this business, you got to stick it through. Okay, so again, fearlessness for Alter Ego Day. Go back and make sure that you crush every single challenge for this week. Our time together is getting ready to come to an end, and Danielle will be back here on the page soon. But while I'm here, I just want to make sure that everyone is maximizing on every single aspect of anything that can make them great in this business so that they have everything they need to be great in paparazzi this year. All right, you guys have a great day. Crush your goals. I got to go back out and read these comments. But you guys, again, have a great day, and I'll check in back in with you all later. See you all later, guys. Bye. Have a great day. Can't get it to end.